Year two, you had made New Year resolutions that you're going to be a better version of yourself. You decided that you are going to be happier, healthier, and a better individual. Some would have achieved their goals, but not many. Many of us must be still waiting to start in the new year. Watch out, man. You have done this many a times, making resolutions and breaking them. This time, don't wait for the new year. Start right now. Life is short, time is limited. Don't waste your time waiting for the new year. Start today, start now, right now. Change your mindset and see how your life changes. Once your mindset changes, everything on the outside will change along with it. Your happiness has to do with your mindset, not with outside circumstances. Mindset refers to how you choose to approach any given situation. You can see the possibilities in any situation if you have an open and positive mindset. It's a flexible mirror, adjusted to see a better world. When you approach a situation with a closed or negative mindset, you severely limit your experience to the most negative aspects of any situation. Positivity expands the realm of possibilities, whereas negativity restricts them. The bottom line is mindset. If you find yourself in a situation where you feel you have no choice, what alternatives do you have? You have the option of complaining or acting. Choose between taking one step forward or remaining stuck. Choose whether to speak up or remain silent. Choose whether to look forward or look back. When things are or appear to be beyond our control, we experience a great deal of stress, frustration, fear, and anger. Take a step back when you feel out of control and identify what you can control. This could be a minor change or a shift in your energy or attitude. 2. Believe in what is possible. Instead of saying it is impossible, say it is possible. It just won't happen if you don't believe you can do it wholeheartedly. If you want to live your dream life, you must first believe it is possible. Change your mindset from there is no way to there is always a way. From it's not working to how can we make this work. When you discover a problem, shift your mindset to finding out a solution rather than sulking. I learned 10,000 ways not to invent a light bulb, Edison said. He saw each setback as a step closer to his ultimate goal. Visualize the end result. Our minds believe what we show and tell them. If you visualize it happening, your mind will believe you. Imagine your ideal life as if it were already a reality. What do you see, hear, or experience? Put yourself in that mindset. When logic fails, have a little faith and believe anyway. 3. Shift your thoughts from what could go wrong to what could go right. We spend so much of our lives fearing the unavoidable. How much of what you're afraid of actually comes to life? How much time do you spend wondering what if, anticipating the consequences, complications, risk, and what could go wrong? All of those what ifs are like a background app on your phone. They deplete your battery, and since worrying won't change the outcome, why not try something that will change? I see a lot of people who are paralyzed by all the what ifs and potential consequences of their actions. However, the most successful people I have seen are those who focus on the possibility, opportunity, and potential. That doesn't mean you ignore the risks or potential challenges. It just means you don't let them stop you from progressing. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, consider what could go right. Rather than worrying, what if I speak up and lose my job? Consider the question, what if I speak up and get a promotion? For my ideas, for my honesty and courage. If you're going through a difficult time, feeling stuck in a rut, or going through something difficult, don't worry. It all works out in the end. If it's not good, it's not the end of the world. Fourth, celebrate progress over perfection. Humans are by nature, we like constant progress in life, and as a result, when we achieve one goal, we take about 2 seconds to celebrate and then we move on to the next goal on our list. And hey, there is nothing wrong with that. In fact, world's most successful people will tell you that they are constantly learning, growing, and striving for new goals. However, the problem arises when we lose sight of how far we have come. We will never be truly satisfied in our own lives if we are constantly comparing ourselves to what other people are or have, regardless of how many big goals we achieve or how much money we make. So, yes, keep setting new goals. Goals keep you from becoming stagnant or overly comfortable in your life. Goals keep you motivated and give you a sense of purpose. But don't believe the myth that your happiness or success is directly related to your goals or achievement of them. Fifth, have faith in yourself. Change your thinking from I'm not enough to I'm awesome. The belief that people have about themselves is a big part of what holds them back. Whatever reason you believe you're not enough, remember, you're amazing, deserving love, happiness, and success. It's not by chance that you have ended up here on this planet at this precise moment. You're not an error. There is only one of you, and the world requires what you bring to the table. You are completely unique. You may not be able to believe it yet, but some part of you knows it is true. Create a vision for yourself and your ideal life and then pursue it. Remove all impediments in your path, especially those in your mind. Remember that in order to change your story, you must tell yourself a new one on a regular basis. To change, you must first be willing to change. You must have an open mind and desire to grow in order to shift. So, change your mindset and change your life. Don't wait for the new year to transform you into a better human being. Start today. Take the first step. You will be one step nearer. A story that will stir your soul. My one-eyed mom. My mom had only one eye. I hated her and thought her to be an embarrassment. She ran a small shop at the flea market that helped her run the house and pay my school fee. I never wanted her to meet my friends. She was such an embarrassment. One day, she came to my school to give my lunch. I ran away, but my friends saw her. After returning home, I shouted at her. I wished my mom just disappeared. I asked her, "Where is your eye? You always make me a laughing stock. Why don't you just die?" That night, when I got up to drink water, I heard her sobs from her room. Something pricked me inside, but I brushed it off. I studied really hard because I wanted to run away from my mother. I did. I got a good job and went away to Seoul. I got married, bought a house, and had children. I was happy because now no one embarrassed me. Someone knocked at my door. It was Mom, standing with a bag right in front of me. That was a nightmare come true. My little girl ran away, scared of my mother's one eye. I shouted at her, "Who are you? How dare you scare my little girl?" She just said, "I may have got the address wrong." Then she disappeared. I took a sigh of relief. One day, a letter regarding school, a reunion came. I went. After the reunion, I went to the shack called my house. That was just curiosity. The shack was empty. I didn't even bother to inquire about her. A neighbor came running and gave me a letter. "This is a letter from your mother. She died last week. She asked me to give this letter to you whenever you come." I took the letter and started reading. She wrote, "My son, I think my life has been enough now. I won't visit Seoul anymore, but it would be too much to ask you to come here. I miss you so much. And I was glad when I heard you were coming for the reunion, but I decided not to go to the school. I'm sorry that I have one eye and I was an embarrassment to you. You see, when you were very little, you got into an accident. And I miss you so much. You're the only one I had. You mean a world to me. Love you, your Mom." My world shattered. I hated the person who only lived for me. I cried for my mother. I didn't know if any way that'll make up for my worst deeds. Never ignore your parents and underestimate their sacrifices. They give you life. They do everything to give you a better life. In return, they just want your love and affection. They just need your hand in their old age. Do that when there is time. Care for them when there is time. Love them when there is time. Else, you'll be only left with regret and tears. Hi, this is Nandini, and you are exactly at the place where you will learn to level up and be a better version of yourself. Welcome to NK Academy, where we focus on two aspects of your personality development. One, your communication skills, and second one, we keep you motivated and inspired. Many of you must be in the beginning of your career. Some may be in your 20s or 30s, others may be just students. Whatever might be your age, all of you must be having one common goal, and that is being successful. Zillions and zillions of articles and podcasts are there to tell you what successful people do. But in today's video, I'm going to show you the other side of the coin. This video will tell you what successful people don't do. And if you want to be successful, you too must avoid them. By the end of the video, you will know the things that might be holding you back from becoming successful. By knowing this, you may be able to shape your future in a better way. Let's begin. First one, they never stop learning. They will never cease to learn. They learn from books, they learn from people around, they learn from net and from each and every incident of their lives. They are lifelong learners. Whereas majority of the people never try to learn anything new because they live in an illusion that they know everything and they are the best. Billionaire Warren Buffett once said, "There is one investment that supersedes all others. Invest in yourself. Nobody can take away what you have got in yourself, and everybody has potential they haven't used yet." It makes sense, right? Your material possessions can be stolen or broken. The knowledge you gain through your ongoing learning can't. When you invest in expanding your knowledge, you are truly investing in yourself. Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow. Second one, they never wait for perfect moment to take action. Successful people realize the truth that life is too short to wait for opportunities. They don't wait for the perfect moment or opportunities, they create them. They know the perfect moment is right now. Success favors those who take action rather than those who keep waiting for perfect moment and never take action. Successful people know the value of present time and take the first step of the journey towards success without waiting. Whereas losers complain of noise when opportunity knocks at the door. If you wait for the perfect moment, then your mind will come up with thousands and thousands of excuses about why this is not the right moment. It doesn't have to be a gigantic leap, it can be a small little step. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Seize the moment and know that no time is better than the present moment. You start and the ways will carve themselves. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. Number 3, they never resist change. Change is a law of nature. If you don't accept change, you are left behind. Successful people understand that change is essential for self-improvement, so they never resist it. They accept it wholeheartedly. Most of the people don't want to leave their comfort zone because they get used to it. Any change will require lots of adjustment, lots of learning, and lots of adaptation, which people fear and try to avoid. But successful people don't resist change because they know that change is the first step to evolution. Life is about moving on, accepting changes, and looking forward to what makes you stronger and more complete. Number 4, never quit. Successful people never give up. For them, being successful becomes their duty and an obligation. For them, success is not a choice but a necessity. From day one, they put in 10 times more effort, massive action strategy. Still, if they find success is far from them, they don't quit or give up. Instead, they multiply their efforts and never stop till they succeed. When things get hard, successful people push themselves hard and never give up. Most difficult challenges stimulate their innate strength to the highest level. They believe winners never quit and quitters never win. Number 5, they never allow emotions to control them. Famous writer Oscar Wilde has once said, "I don't want to be at the mercy of my emotions. I want to use them, to enjoy them, and to dominate them." Whether it's an emotion of love, hatred, anger, or any other emotion, it never allows a person to take a right decision. A decision taken in an emotional state is always harmful. Successful people never do this mistake. They don't allow emotions to rule them. Instead, they rule them. The famous romantic pairs, Laila Majnu, Romeo Juliet, and many more, would have lived a happy and blissful life if they were not carried away by their emotions. They are horrible examples of how emotions destroy lives. Successful people will never do that. They will listen to their heart, but they also carry their head along with their heart. Don't allow emotions to distract from what is to be done. Number 6. They never waste time. Generally, people in their 20s spend most of their time in useless activities, thinking that they have entire life in their hands to work and now is the time to enjoy. They feel they will work later. This habit slowly develops into the habit of procrastination. They spend time in binge watching meaningless TV shows, playing video games, and wasting time loitering around with their friends. Most of the friends too live the same kind of life because there is a saying, birds of the same feather flock together. But there will always be a friend in the group who would be different. He will not waste time like others. He will utilize this time in shaping his life for better. Instead of wasting his time, he would invest the time in self-development. That friend will be a successful person in his later life who will achieve everything he wanted. When you kill time, you will kill your opportunity for success. Number 7. Successful people will never be envious but take inspiration. Each person is running his own race. Successful people never envy their competitors. Instead, they try to learn from them. Everyone in this world is fighting a battle against mediocrity and poverty. Though some people are born lucky, but majority of us struggle hard for a bright future. Successful people take inspiration from those who made a mark with their relentless efforts and smart strategies. More men die of jealousy than cancer. Number 8. They never allow others to choose their future. People who become successful often listen to the opinions of their friends and family, but make the decision for themselves and go after their goals and ambitions. Successful people are not willing to let others take control of their lives. People often give up control to things like fate and luck, says we take them. There is no such thing. If we own our decisions, we get what we choose. Good things come to those who decide. To achieve our goals, we need to stop letting others make our decisions. You can take a decision only when you're clear about your goals. You can be clear about your goals only when you know what you are good at. Successful people identify their potential, nourish it, nurture it, and then choose the path. Don't let people decide your future. Take the front seat and control your life the way you always wanted it to be. Number 9. They never get stuck to one place. Successful people never get stuck to one place. They feel themselves to be global citizens. They are always ready to explore new places, new cities, new countries, and new opportunities. Many people do not want to move from the city of their birth. The belief that there is no need to move around when you're comfortable in your own city stifles their growth. They are scared of facing new challenges, new avenues. They fail to understand that new challenges will make them stronger and wise. Age is no bar for the person who wants to succeed. Your journey to success can start at 20 or at 60. Age is just a number. What you require is growth mindset. Don't get stuck to one place. You are a man, not a tree. Number 10. They never suffer from victimitis, most infectious disease affecting half of the world. In fact, it's a silent killer. The symptoms are the person feels they are victims and the entire universe is plotting against them. They believe the entire world has only one objective, and that is to hurt them. For every disaster that happens in their life, they blame others. People suffering from this disease never take responsibility for things happening in their lives. Successful people never allow this thought process to enter their lives. Strong people don't play victim, don't make themselves look pitiful, and don't point fingers. They stand and they deal. Number 11, they never try to impress peers. Successful people never make any effort to impress their friends or to influence them. They believe in being genuine and not put on. Man, being a social animal, tries to fit in a group, whether it's in college or the workplace. In an attempt to be cool in front of the group, he tries to wear the mask and loses his identity. He starts keeping up with Joneses at the cost of his own future. The mental pressure of presenting themselves what they are not doesn't allow them to think about their future. Those who care about success will never bother about what others think of them. This is your life, and you have to carve your success, is their philosophy. They spend their time in carving their life instead of wasting their time in impressing others. Don't try to impress others. Anyways, be yourself, because original always have more worth than copy. Number 12, never blame others for their situation. My finances are bad today because my parents did not leave anything for me. I couldn't pass the driving test because the weather was bad. For every failure of theirs, many people want to blame others. For everything bad that happens in their life happens only because of others. This is the attitude of losers. They never take responsibility of their actions. They can't accept that it's their own inefficiency which has prevented them from what they want to achieve. In contrast, the successful people always own the responsibility for their actions. They don't blame others. When you blame others for your problems, you are giving more power to others. Blaming others doesn't allow you to take ownership of the events in your life. When you stop blaming others, you take responsibility and you realize that you are the captain of your life and not others. You are not a failure until you start blaming others for your mistakes. Number 13, they never make the same mistake twice. Successful people learn from their failure, and mistakes have the power to turn you into someone better than before. Now that you know what successful people don't do, follow them and see if this brings a change in your life. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the video till the end. This shows your strong urge to be successful. All the best for your bright future. When they could do, you too can. Thank you for spending time with us. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any video. Hit the like button and share the video with your friends so that they get inspired to live a successful life. Bye bye. See you soon in the next video. Hey, Wishing you a happy and prosperous new year to all the people across the globe. Bringing a change in your life for better doesn't involve mind blowing changes. It involves simple and easy steps to take you where you want to be. Instead of resolutions on New Year Eve, it's better to take these simple steps to bring a positive change in your life in 2021. The only thing you can change is yourself. Welcome to NK Academy. This is Nandini, and you're watching NK's Chit Chat. In this session, you're going to learn 7 simple and most effective steps that will change your life totally and transform you into a better version of yourself. Watch the video till the end because I'm going to give you bonus tips at the end of the video. But before jumping into the topic, do subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get the notifications of my latest video releases. Let's get started. Step 1. Take care of your body. It's the only place where you have to live in. The old adage, health is wealth, is the true secret of happy life. Exercise is the most important way to achieve good health. I'm going to give you scientifically proven reasons why you must do exercise every day. First one, it reduces the risk of heart attack and stroke. It slows aging, triggers the growth of new brain cells, helps fight depression, reduces dementia risk, and most important, exercise produces a feel-good factor. And when you exercise, body releases chemicals called endorphins, which trigger positive and happy feelings in the body. The best time to do exercise is in the morning, and this gives a good start to your day. Step 2. You are what you eat. To be fit and healthy, you need to eat good food. Healthy food leads to healthy body, which increases your lifespan. Whatever change you want to bring, start small. Try eating 1 or 2 more servings of vegetables than you do normally. Eat a handful of nuts as a snack instead of potato chips. Cook yourself a healthy breakfast, lunch, or dinner instead of going out to eat. Fuel your body with the right foods and it will reward you for making healthy choices. Step 3. Meditation. Decide to meditate at least for 10 minutes every day. Make it simple. It can be as simple as meditating immediately after you get up in the morning. Now, let's see some benefits of meditation, and they are innumerable. It reduces stress, controls anxiety, promotes emotional health, lengthens attention span, reduces age-related memory loss, help fight addictions, improves sleep quality, and helps in maintaining hypertension. The bottom line is meditation is something everyone can do to improve their mental and emotional health. Step 4. Remove toxic people from life. This is the most important step. We all know how important it is to give our bodies a break from toxic food and alcohol. But what about giving ourselves a break from toxic people who are extremely dangerous. They distract us from our positive and productive habits. To help you detox, here are some tips. First, identify the toxicity. Identify the people who are toxic to you. Second, be firm. Third, set boundaries. Fourth, don't try to be nice to them. People get their energy from draining your loving and good nature. They thrive on your trust and kindness. Understand this and don't allow them to come back in your life. Step 5. Be grateful. Be grateful and appreciative for the smallest things you experience in your life. There are many psychological effects of being grateful, including lowering stress, depression, anxiety, and promoting feel good factor. Scientifically proven factors expressing genuine gratitude on a daily basis can improve physical health as well as improves quality of sleep. Be grateful that you're born in this world. Be grateful to your family. Be grateful to your friends. Be grateful to the nature around. Be grateful to every little thing around you. 6. Keep the child alive in you. Truly said, childhood is the best stage of man's life. Everyone has a child hidden within him or her, but we suppress the child within, thinking that we must behave like an adult as we are grown up. But make friendship with the child within and see how your life is going to change. Here are some ways you can bring a bit of childlike fun to your everyday life. Live for the moment because everything else is uncertain. Express yourself. Don't suppress your feelings. Do what you want at least once in a week. Be silly. As adults, we take life too seriously. Step outside your problems occasionally and take time to have fun. Stop worrying about what others think. Why not dance like nobody is watching? Love like you will never be hurt. Sing like there is nobody listening. And live like it's heaven on earth. Appreciate the wonders of the world. Children see magic because they look for it. For them, everything is new, everything exciting, and so miracles do happen. Why not go out, look up at the sky, be at one with nature, be aware of beauty around you, you will be happier. Step 7. Learn to let go. If you let go a little, you will have a little peace. If you let go a lot, you will have a lot of peace. We often hold on to our worries. We often hold on to our pain throughout our life. We cling to our frustration and past. We hold stress in our minds and bodies, creating serious health issues and accept state of tension as the norm. Realize that every moment is a chance to let go. Here are some ways. Make a list of accomplishments, even the small ones, and add to it daily. Visualize a box in your head labeled expectations. Whenever you are being, mentally shell the thoughts in this box. Focus all your energy on something you can actually control instead of dwelling on things you can't. Seek professional help when you feel you need. There is nothing wrong in seeking professional help. Cry it out, yes, cry it out. Sometimes crying out makes you strong. Cry your heart out in solitude or on a friend's shoulder. Allow your pain to melt down in the form of tears. You will feel better. As I told you, at the end of the video, I'm going to give you bonus tips, and so here they are. I'm going to give you 2 bonus tips. One is learn something new, and second one, have a pet. In 2021, be the designer of your own destiny. All of us who saw the sunrise on Jan 1st, 2021 are survivors. We survived the pandemic. Identify the purpose of your life. Bring these changes in your life and emerge as a better person and make this world a better place to live in. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Share with your friends because when you share, you grow. Bye. See you soon in the next video. Do you know what's one thing that is common for all? That one thing is time. It keeps running. Life is busy. People are busy running a race against time. There are people who can run with it, manage it, but there are some who cannot be with time. Time slips out of their hands. Too many things to do with no time. 24 hours are not enough to complete the work. Too many topics to study in such a short time. This is maddening. Majority of the people accept defeat and fall into the trap of work, incomplete work, more pending work, stress, disappointment, and then finally depression. But there are 1% people, successful ones, who have learned how to manage time. 99% of people kill time and finally time kills them. 1% people manage time and emerge as successful achievers, the great influencers of the world. Today, in this video, I'm going to give you a time management system which will notch you up into the category of 1% successful people who can change the world. So watch the video till the end. But before we get started, do like and subscribe my channel so that you continue to get more videos about how you can improve yourselves in studies, in your professional life, and in your personal life. Here is the busiest person on earth, Elon Musk. In future, if historians write about the 21st century, they would certainly mention Elon Musk as the most powerful influencer of the 21st century. The busiest person, managing 6 companies, the creator of 2 great missions, SpaceX and Tesla.
T minus 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition.
This man has a vision to create the best electric cars ever seen and can sign gasoline to history.
Working 100 to 120 hours per week, still, he has time to spend 4 days in a week with his 5 children and has enough time to do exercise and pursue his hobbies. How can he do that? How can he manage his insanely busy schedule? Does he have superpower? The answer is yes. Yes, he has the superpower of efficient time management. If you also learn how to manage time, then future historians will find another great influencer of the 21st century, and that's you. The first technique which I'm going to talk about is time blocking. This technique is used by Elon Musk. Time blocking is dividing the day into time blocks. Allot time for every activity. Make a list of things to do and block the time for every activity. By doing so, you will be able to do deep focus. Don't attend to any calls. Instead, fix up a separate time for each activity, like morning time for research, afternoon for mails, and evening for calls. This way, your day is pre-planned a night before it begins. The advantage is you begin your day with a clear vision of what you have to do. The second technique is quiet procrastination. Procrastination is nothing but tendency to postpone things to do. This destabilizes your plan and you end up with lots and lots of pending work, leading to anxiety and stress. I'll give you an anti-procrastination plan suggested by Cal Newport. Keep a work progress journal. Every day before you go to sleep, write down all the tasks or assignments you have completed as per your to-do list. Then, record the task which you did not complete and also the reason you couldn't complete. When you write in ink on paper, your ego gets hurt for not accomplishing what you decided. And if you record 2-3 days the task which you have not completed for some flimsy reason, you feel ashamed and then you tend to do the thing, complete the thing on time. Now the third technique, eat the frog first in the morning. Gross. The idea itself is repulsive when I tell this. I'm quoting Mark Twain, the great American writer. Quote, if it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one, the ugliest one first. The frog is that one thing you have on your to-do list that you have absolutely no motivation to do and that you are most likely to procrastinate. Once you finish off that job, your rest of the day will be an easy ride, stress-free, and this will boost your confidence too. The fourth technique is remove distractions. We are living in a world where there is an explosion of distractions. Social media, mails, messages, phone calls, chats, whatnot. These can become monstrous roadblockers to your time management. The best thing to do is to allot a time for checking mails, messages, social media, and phone calls. Don't allow them to interrupt your working hour. The fifth technique is Learn to say no. For many of us, this is the most difficult thing to do. Many of us cannot say no, cannot refuse. As a result, we end up accepting the tasks given by others in spite of the fact that we already have loads and loads of work on hand. As a result, tension builds up and productivity and quality are compromised. Accept only those tasks which you can do. Learn to say a polite but firm no. Hope these techniques will help you in managing your time better. The bad news is time flies, but the good news is you can be the pilot. So, learn to be the pilot and learn to manage to avoid time crash. If you find the video useful, click the subscribe button, like and share because when you share, you grow. Stay blessed, stay happy, love you all. Signing off. See you in the next video.